My beloved children, listen to me with a calm heart. If you found me here, in this moment, it is not an accident. I am not shouting to scare you. I am calling you because the air around your life has been heavier lately, and your soul has been noticing what your mind keeps trying to explain away. You have felt a stirring you cannot name. You have had sudden tears without a clear reason. You have woken in the night and wondered why your chest feels tight, as if something invisible is pressing on the world. Come closer. Breathe slowly. I am your mother, and I do not arrive to add fear. I arrive to place a lamp in your hands. These are the final days of this year, and the first days of the next will carry a special weight for many souls. Heaven allows seasons when grace feels near enough to touch, like a door left open for a little while. There is a window of mercy that is asking for your attention, not because God is impatient, but because you have been tired, distracted, and wounded, and you need clear steps, not vague encouragement. So I will speak plainly. From the day you are hearing this message, through the Feast of the Epiphany on January 6th, there is a stretch of days that I ask you to treat like holy ground. Do not treat them like ordinary days. Do not rush through them like a calendar page you tear off and forget. Do not let them be swallowed by noise. These days can become a shelter for your home, a reset for your heart, and a seal of peace upon your family if you will cooperate with grace. Now listen carefully, because I promised you signs. Not signs meant to entertain curiosity. Not signs meant to make you chase sensational stories. Signs meant to help you recognize that heaven is near and that you must respond with faith and with practical obedience. The first sign is the sign of the restless heart. You have not been able to enjoy what used to comfort you. Things that once distracted you no longer satisfy you. You scroll and it feels empty. You laugh and it feels thin. You lie down and your mind runs. Some of you have been saying, "Why can I not relax? Why do I feel urgency for no reason?" My child, this is not you becoming broken. This is grace disturbing your sleep so you will wake up spiritually. It is heaven tapping the glass of your life, asking you to look beyond the surface. When this sign appears, do not panic. Do not shame yourself. Do not drown it in more noise. Do this instead. Set one small altar of peace in your home. A quiet corner. A candle if you have one. A simple image of me if you have it. But if you do not feel far from me. Speak my name with love, and I am present. Then choose one time each day to return to that corner, even if it is only 5 minutes, and say, "Mother, lead me to your son. Teach me to listen. Protect my home." The second sign is the sign of sudden clarity. Many of you will experience moments where something becomes obvious that you have been avoiding, a habit you have excused, a relationship that has been poisoning your peace, words you have been speaking that have been tearing your own home apart, a hidden resentment, a compromise you told yourself did not matter. You will feel a sharp inner knowing, not condemnation, but conviction. This is not to crush you. This is heaven giving you a map. When this sign appears, do not argue with it. Do not delay. Choose repentance while grace is close. Go to confession if you are able. Do not wait until the last day when lines are long and courage is thin. If it has been years, do not be afraid. Priests are servants of mercy. Begin simply. Tell the truth. Ask for help. And if you cannot reach confession immediately, begin now with a sincere examination of conscience and a humble prayer. Lord, I return. Mother, hold my hand while I return. The third sign is the sign in your household atmosphere. You will notice unusual tension, unnecessary conflict, miscommunications that escalate too quickly, or a strange heaviness that enters rooms even when nothing happened. Some of you will also notice the opposite, a sudden softness after long coldness, as if peace is finally trying to land. This sign is not to make you superstitious. It is to make you intentional. The enemy loves unguarded homes. Heaven loves consecrated homes. So I am giving you a simple pattern. Prepare your home spiritually during these days. Clean, if you can. Yes, but more than that, cleanse with prayer. If you can obtain holy water from a church, do so. If you cannot, do not despair. God honors your sincere desire. Walk through your home with faith. Bless the main entrance. Bless the rooms. Bless the places where arguments often happen. Bless the beds where your children sleep. Bless the table where your family eats. Speak aloud. This home belongs to Jesus Christ. This family belongs to God. No division will rule here. No fear will dominate here. No evil will remain here. And now, my child, I will give you a consecration prayer you can begin today. Say it slowly, and if you can, say it kneeling, not because you must perform, but because humility breaks chains. Heavenly Mother, Immaculate Heart of Mary, I come in these days of grace, and I consecrate myself to you. Take my past and purify it. Take my present and sanctify it. Take my future and protect it. Cover me with your mantle. Bring me to Jesus. Teach me obedience. Teach me peace. I place my family beneath your care. I place my home beneath your protection. I ask the Lord to seal us in mercy and guard us in love. May no division destroy what God is rebuilding. May no fear rule where faith is rising. May our table have what we need, and may our hearts have the peace the world cannot give. My children, this is not magic. This is covenant. This is cooperation. This is you opening the door to grace and saying, "Come in." In the coming days, there will be trials that try to confuse minds, divide families, and shake finances. You may already sense it, but I tell you now, you are not helpless. Heaven is not absent. God has not turned his face away. When you cling to prayer, when you return to the sacraments, when you consecrate your home, when you forgive quickly, when you stop feeding your mind with darkness, you become difficult to break. Stay with me through these days. Do not run alone. Do not carry everything in silence. If this message is moving inside you, do a simple act of faith right now. Subscribe, so you stay connected to these daily instructions and prayers. And write your prayer intentions in the comments. Write the names you are carrying in your heart. I will gather them like flowers and place them before my Son. Now breathe again. Feel your shoulders loosen. You are not alone. I am with you. And the first step begins today, not later. The grace is near. Open your hands and receive it. My beloved children, stay with me. Do not let your attention drift now, because what I am about to speak is meant to steady you, not overwhelm you. If your heart feels full, if your thoughts feel crowded, that is not a failure. It is the sign that heaven is pressing close and asking you to slow down enough to receive. I know many of you are tired of carrying responsibilities no one sees, tired of being strong when you would rather rest, tired of praying and wondering if anyone hears you. I want you to hear this clearly, not as poetry, not as comfort words, but as truth. I see you. I have always seen you. Every tear you wiped away before anyone noticed. Every night you lay awake calculating bills, replaying conversations, worrying about your children, wondering if you failed somewhere along the way. None of it has been wasted. None of it has been ignored. These days I am calling you into are not meant to crush you with rules. They are meant to gather you, like a mother gathers her children when a storm approaches. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for availability. There will be confusion in the world ahead. You can already feel it beginning. Voices contradicting each other. Opinions shouted as truth. Fear dressed up as wisdom. Many will not know who to trust or where to stand. This confusion will not always come from obvious darkness. Sometimes it will wear familiar language. Sometimes it will sound spiritual. Sometimes it will promise freedom while quietly removing peace. When you feel that fog trying to enter your thoughts, anchor yourself simply. Return to the basics you learned as a child. Prayer, silence, scripture, the sacraments, love of neighbor. Do not chase every new message. Do not measure your faith by how much content you consume. Measure it by how deeply you live it. I especially speak now to parents. I see your worry for your children. You fear the world they are growing up in. You fear influences you cannot control. You fear that your words no longer reach them. Do not believe the lie that you have no authority. Your prayers are not weak. Your blessing spoken over your children is not symbolic. When you place your hand on their head while they sleep and whisper their name to God, heaven listens. Even if your child is distant, even if they are angry, even if they mock faith, I am working where you cannot see. Seeds planted in love do not disappear. They wait. I also speak to those who feel alone in their homes. Some of you live with others but feel unseen. Some of you truly live alone and feel forgotten. My child, solitude does not mean abandonment. There are moments when God allows quiet not as punishment, but as preparation. In silence, your roots grow deep. In stillness, your heart learns discernment. Do not compare your journey to another's. Do not measure your life by timelines that were never meant for you. Heaven is not late with you. Now, I want to give you a rhythm for these days. A rhythm simple enough to keep, strong enough to protect you. Each morning, before the noise begins, even if it is only for a minute, offer your day. Say, Mother, place my thoughts under your care today. Guard my words. Guard my reactions. Lead me to your Son during the day. When anxiety rises, do not argue with it. Gently interrupt it. Whisper one prayer you can remember easily. A Hail Mary, the name of Jesus. Even a simple, help me. Heaven does not require long speeches to move. Each evening, review your day without cruelty. Where did you love well? Where did you fall short? Do not condemn yourself. Simply return. Ask forgiveness. Give thanks. Then rest. Sleep is also an act of trust. I want to speak now about fear, because many of you feel it and do not want to admit it. Fear of illness. Fear of financial collapse. Fear of losing what little stability you have built. Fear of the future. Fear does not mean you lack faith. It means you are human. But fear must not be given the steering wheel of your life. When fear speaks loudly, respond with truth. Say, I am held. I am guided. I am not alone. The same God who carried me through what I thought would destroy me will carry me again. Some of you have survived things you never imagined you would survive. Remember that. Let memory become fuel for faith. I ask you also to be attentive to reconciliation. These days are powerful for healing relationships, but pride blocks grace faster than anything else. If there is someone you need to forgive, begin the process now. Even if feelings lag behind, forgiveness is often a decision before it is an emotion. And if you need to ask forgiveness, do not wait for the perfect moment. Humility opens doors, pride keeps locked. I see families where silence has replaced conversation. I see marriages where resentment has grown quietly. I see siblings divided by old wounds. I am not asking you to fix everything overnight. I am asking you to take one step toward peace. One message, one softened word, one prayer spoken together. Even if it feels awkward at first. Grace multiplies where effort meets humility. You may notice in these days that small mercies begin appearing. A timely phone call, an unexpected provision, a calm moment where there was usually tension. Do not dismiss these as coincidence. Gratitude strengthens protection. When you notice good, name it. Thank God for it. Thank me for it. Gratitude keeps your heart open. My children, I know many messages compete for your attention. I know the world is loud. That is why I am asking you to stay connected here, not out of obligation, but out of protection. Subscribe, so you receive each next instruction and prayer without scrambling in confusion. This is not about numbers. It is about continuity. It is about walking together rather than alone. And do not be afraid to ask for prayer. Write your intentions. Speak the names you carry. Intercession is not weakness. It is strength shared. I will continue guiding you, step by step. There is more you need to know, but only what you can carry at the right time. For now, hold this truth close. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are not powerless. You are being gathered, protected, and prepared. Remain with me. The journey is not ending. It is only beginning. My beloved children, come closer still. If you have remained with me until now, it is because something in your spirit recognizes my voice. Even if you cannot fully explain it. You are not here out of curiosity alone. You are here because heaven is gently but firmly asking you to choose how you will walk into the days ahead. I want to speak to you now about courage, because many of you misunderstand what it truly is. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing trust while fear still whispers. Courage is continuing to pray even when answers feel delayed. Courage is doing what is right when it would be easier to stay silent, to withdraw, or to harden your heart. There will be moments soon when you feel pressure to compromise your values. Not always dramatically, often quietly. A small dishonesty to avoid conflict. A silence when truth should be spoken with love. A habit you justify because everyone else does it. My child, these moments matter. Holiness is built in small decisions, not grand declarations. You are living in a time when many want faith without surrender, spirituality without obedience, comfort without conversion. But faith that does not change your life will not protect you when storms rise. That is why I am calling you back to simplicity. Love God. Love one another. Pray daily. Forgive quickly. Keep your heart clean. Some of you are afraid you will not be strong enough. You look at your past failures and assume they define your future. They do not. Grace does not measure you by where you fell, but by your willingness to rise again. Saints are not people who never struggled. They are people who refuse to quit. I want you to understand something very important. Protection is not avoidance of all suffering. Protection is presence in suffering. When God allows trials, He does not abandon you inside them. He walks with you through them. My mantle does not mean you will never face hardship. It means hardship will not have the final word. When finances feel unstable, I will teach you trust. When relationships feel fragile, I will teach you patience. When illness touches your body or someone you love, I will teach you surrender that does not destroy hope. You will learn that peace does not come from control, but from belonging. Many of you worry about the future constantly. You replay scenarios that have not happened. You exhaust yourself preparing for outcomes that may never come. My child, tomorrow belongs to God. Your task is today. Do what love asks of you today, and let heaven handle what comes next. I want to speak directly now to those who feel unworthy, those who think this message is for others who are more faithful, more disciplined, more pure. Listen carefully. You are precisely the ones I am calling. You who feel far, you who feel ashamed, you who think you waited too long, you who believe you ruined too much. My heart moves toward you with special tenderness. Do not clean yourself before coming to me. Come as you are. Healing happens after surrender, not before. You do not earn my love by improving yourself. You grow because you are loved. There is something powerful I ask you to do in these days. Something very simple but very effective. Speak blessing instead of complaint. Words shape the atmosphere of your home more than you realize. When you constantly speak fear, lack, frustration, you invite heaviness. When you speak faith, gratitude, and truth, you invite light. This does not mean pretending everything is fine. It means choosing hope even while acknowledging pain. It means saying, "This is hard, but God is with us. This is uncertain, but we are not alone." If you have children, bless them aloud. Say their names. Speak life over them. Even if they roll their eyes, even if they do not respond, words spoken in love carry authority. If you are married, pray for your spouse even when it feels difficult, especially then. Prayer softens what arguments harden. If you are single, do not believe the lie that your life is on pause. You are not waiting to begin. You are living now. God is forming you now. Purpose does not start later. It is present in this very moment. As these days pass, you may notice that certain distractions lose their appeal. You may feel drawn to silence, to prayer, to simplicity. Follow that pull gently. Do not force yourself into extremes. Balance is also wisdom. I want to leave you with a final instruction for now, one that gathers everything I have spoken. Each night before you sleep, place yourself again under my care. Even if your day was messy, even if you forgot everything you intended to do, even if you fell, especially then, say, "Mother, I place myself in your hands. Watch over me as I rest. Guard my mind. Guard my home. Lead me closer to Jesus tomorrow than I was today." Then rest without fear. Sleep is not wasted time. It is trust lived quietly. My children, what is coming will require rooted hearts, not frantic ones. It will require discernment, not panic. It will require love that does not grow cold. And you are being prepared, not hurried, not threatened, not abandoned. Remain attentive, remain humble, remain prayerful, and remain connected. Stay subscribed so you do not miss the next guidance meant for you. Write your intentions, not because I do not know them, but because naming them is an act of faith. And if this message has reached you deeply, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with one soul who needs hope, not out of fear, but out of love. Now receive my blessing in your heart. I am with you. I will not leave you. Walk forward with trust. The path is lit. My beloved chosen one,